He lived like a farmer, spoke like a poet, and led like a wise elder. José Pepe Mujica, former president of Uruguay, has passed on, leaving behind a legacy that moved millions far beyond the borders of his small South American country. This is not just a tribute. It's a story of humility, of rebellion, of deep humanity in a world of cold politics. Today, we say, farewell, Pepe. José Mujica was born in 1935 in a modest home near Montevideo, Uruguay. His father, a farmer of Basque origin, died when Mujica was young. His early years were shaped by poverty, by working the land, and by the stark inequalities he saw around him. As a young man, he wasn't interested in power, but in justice. In the 1960s, Mujica joined the Tupamaros, a left-wing guerrilla movement that sought to overthrow Uruguay's dictatorship. He was shot 6 times, captured, and spent 13 years in prison, much of it in solitary confinement. But he never broke. Inside a tiny, dark cell, Mujica learned something most politicians never do: the value of silence, the meaning of life stripped of comfort. After democracy returned, Mujica entered politics, not to get rich, but to serve. In 2010, he was elected president of Uruguay. And unlike most world leaders, he refused to live in the presidential palace. He donated 90% of his salary. He drove a beat-up Volkswagen Beetle. He lived with his wife and his 3-legged dog on a small farm. His reason? Poor is not the one who has little, but the one who needs infinitely more. Mujica's speeches went viral, not because of fancy rhetoric, but because of truth. At the UN, he spoke not of military power, but of human dignity. He criticized consumerism, defended the environment, and called for a simpler, kinder world. We've sacrificed old, immaterial gods, and now we worship the god of the market. People from all over the world began calling him the world's humblest president. During his term, Uruguay legalized same-sex marriage, cannabis, and abortion. But Mujica didn't want to be remembered for policies. He wanted to be remembered for values. He showed that you can be powerful and still be simple. That politics doesn't have to be corruption. It can be compassion. He stepped down in 2015 voluntarily. No scandals, no riches, just his garden, his books, and his peace. On May 13, 2025, José Mujica passed away. But some lives don't end with death. They echo. Pepe wasn't perfect. He made mistakes, admitted regrets. But he remained authentic in a world addicted to appearances. He reminded us that what you own doesn't define you, how you live does. Today, the world feels a little emptier. But the seed Mujica planted will grow in every heart that dares to live simply, love deeply, and speak honestly. Thank you, Pepe, for showing us a different way to lead, a different way to live.